You're watching Shooting USA, awarded Best Outdoor Program by the National Shooting Sports Foundation.
The 4 stages that make up the Bianchi Cup have become as legendary as the match itself. And those challenges bring in the best pistol shooters from around the world. One thing is for sure, if you're going to win, you will not only have to beat other shooters, but those challenging stages as well. On the mover, the barricades, and the practical, shooters take aim at the NRA tombstone target. The black dot is the X ring inside the 10 ring. Then the 8 ring, and the rest of the target scores 5 points. On the falling plates, each plate down is 10 points and 1 X. But a missed plate scores a 0, making the plates a stage of survival. Each stage requires 48 shots, adding up to a possible 480 points, with 48 possible X's. That totals 1,920 points for the match, with the 192 possible X's serving as a tiebreaker. And there are several open class competitors here capable of scoring a 1920. So adding on the X's is the key to victory. Open division shooters are classified by their equipment: red dot optics, barrel shrouds, and wings used to mount the gun to the barricade wall. The other class for competition is metallic. These shooters use iron sights, do not have shrouds or wings, and can only lean against the barricade walls. The battle for the cup is always among the open gun competitors with all their enhancements. The metallic shooters have their own championship, up against defending metallic champion Rob Latham, who starts his match at the practical, with everything running smoothly until he gets to the 50-yard line. Rob's late on his last shot and hit the paper as it turned away.
I shot a 5? Yeah.
It's scored as a miss and 10 points down. That puts Rob out of contention for the metallic championship. And now it may be Jerry Miculek, especially after his performance on the barricades. He set a personal best. He shot it clean.
That was an accurate shot right there.
So you shot clean, right?
Shot it clean, yeah. First time ever. Pretty happy.
Back on the practical, a relative newcomer is showing why he may be the man to beat. Robert Vadas is a border patrolman and PPC shooter. He's not a full-time competitor, but his 480 with 27 X's puts Robert on top in the metallic division. But before he can celebrate, Robert Vadas must clear the plates. He is deliberate in his approach, but breaks concentration on the last string of fire, and that costs him.
Just gave up on it right over the top. Right over the top, and that's a pretty common thing to do.
Jerry Miculek follows on the plates. If he shoots clean, Jerry will put himself in position to take the metallic championship. Jerry cleans the plates and now is in the lead, finishing the match with 1,902 points and 137 X's. The revolver specialist is more than happy with his finish.
I've shot this match a long time. It's always been one of my downfalls. To come here and break out a technique, to me, this is not what I do. I'm a speed shooter, so when I come here and I really get rough on the trigger, it's hard for me to stay in focus and go back to this slow fire. So just to finish good here is always an exciting thing for me.
And exciting for Robert Vadas. He now needs a near-perfect mover score to win, while Jerry keeps a close eye on the finish.
I'm going to do a little spying, and I got a little juju bag here. South Louisiana favorite, so we'll take a few games on the old boy and see how the score comes out.
Vadas' mover score will decide the championship. His targets look good. They are 474 points with 32 X's. Robert Vadas has tied Jerry with 1,902 points, but he claims the title with 138 X's, one more than Jerry. It's Robert's first major win in competition.
This sport, this match consists of the best shooters, the best pistol shooters in the world, and that I was able to come and represent the Border Patrol and to be able to not only hang up with the best, but to win, and that's what's going to define it for me.
Well, I think we all should get used to hearing the name Robert Vadas. His metallic score was one of the best we've ever seen in iron sight shooting. And congratulations go to Jerry Miculek, the runner-up in the tightest finish in the metallic division's history. But we're not done yet, because we've still got the race for the cup. The open guns are dialed in on the X-Ring, coming next.
Shooting USA is brought to you by Blackhawk, the world's finest tactical gear. Performance rules. And by BSA Sport Optics, the technology to complete your mission since 1861.
Talk is cheap, except